If you have a picture in your head of how the global economy works, it probably looks a bit like this. Container ships, ports, goods transported around the world. This is globalization. The heartbeat of commerce around us. The invisible force keeping us supplied with essentials and trinkets. So what happens when you try to turn this world upside down? This is the inside story of how the world economy really works and what's really happening at the front line of Donald Trump's trade war. Over the past year, I have been travelling the world in search of an answer. How on earth do you tell and do justice to a story like the trade war that we're going through right now, the potential breakup of globalization? This is the border between Canada and America. And while there's a river running between them, you couldn't really get a better example of two completely intertwined economies. Parts for motor cars going across on the bridge behind me from Canada to America and back again, potentially picking up tariffs on the way. Modern passenger vehicles are assembled from thousands of tiny components. Here at Lanex, they make steel parts you'd only ever see if you look beneath the body of a car, as well as these strikers that secure the vehicle doors when you close them.
I mean, everything is intertwined. We don't just have Canadian suppliers on one program start to finish. So you would buy your material from the US side. You would process it on the Canadian side.
Consider the journey one of these striker plates takes in its production. The steel comes from Wixon, just northwest of Detroit. It crosses the border to the Lanex plant in Canada. Then it's sent to Brampton, Ontario for heat treating before travelling back across the border to Warren in the suburbs of Detroit for plating. Then the part goes back over the border to Canada again, where it's packaged and sent to Lanex's customer, who then sends it back over the border to assembly plants on the US side. This little component has crossed the border 4 times, but it's one tiny example of how much trade is embedded in the goods we use. If Donald Trump is going to be successful in trying to unpick globalization, trying to bring production, some of it in Canada, back to America, well, this is the front line of that story. It is an extraordinary illustration of something that no politician has really ever tried before.